everybody, and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors! In this episode, we're going to be playing Eldin Caves with Impa on hard mode to obtain the gold Skulltula. So let's go ahead and select her and use the giant's knife. So here we go. It also has a water element on it, so yeah, that will be pretty good because it is the recommended element, even though I don't really look into that much because, yeah, the elements aren't really that important, at least from what I've seen. It might be different. Let me know if you guys experience something else when playing this game, when playing as a certain element, because I don't really notice a difference. I still do a crap ton of damage and destroy all of the enemies within my path. So, yeah, let's go ahead and enter the Eldin Caves. We played with Impa the first time around within our Legend playthrough, and now we're going to play as her again to get this gold Skulltula. So, should be easy. I mean, yeah, we are playing on hard mode, but I don't think that's going to stop us. Now, the gold Skulltula, I'm pretty sure is going to appear once we complete the level, and as we are heading towards the exit, which is right here, it should appear. So we're going to have to go ahead and run it to where the golden Skulltula does appear and pick it up. As you can tell, I got 2 Muso gauges on Impa as well because she has to have it too. I love her Muso so much. It's just a hiya type move. I'm actually going to do it right now because I don't know, it's just one of the more satisfying ones to do, at least in my eyes. It's just really cool to do when you're in front of a bunch of enemies, because it's like this cool samurai slice or something. But I'm just going to wait until I'm in front of a lot of enemies to actually do so. I might actually claim the keep that's down there. Okay, our Hylian Knights are complaining. Look at that, since we are playing on free play mode, by the way, we see another Impa. Yeah, we are not the main Impa character that they tell us to play as. That's how it works with free play, which is kind of weird, but I picked free play for the sole purpose that we don't watch the same cutscenes that we've seen in Legend mode, so I don't really even have to skip them. It will just automatically skip them unless they are cutscenes within the level itself. So when Sheikah appears within the stage, we're going to see the cutscene that plays when she does come. And I'm most likely going to let that one play because I really like it. So let's go ahead and destroy all of these enemies here with the awesome Muso attack by Impa. That's why I like her so much, because of that. That and obviously the big weapon. You know, she literally uses the Bagoran's knife and the giant's knife. Anything with pretty much big in it. And that's what I like. Just ginormous weapons. They better, I've said this before, but they better freaking give Link a Bagoran sword weapon within the upcoming DLCs. I don't think they will, because Link has so many weapons as it is. He has 5 in total. I mean, we only obtain 3 of them. We will obtain 5 by the time we are done with this, but you get what I mean. And that sucks, because I kind of want Link to have it. I think that would have been the best weapon besides the other weapons. I mean, the Master Sword is classified as its own weapon when it's still a sword and a shield type weapon. And to me, that doesn't make much sense. I do like the Ball and Chain, which we haven't yet obtained, but it is a weapon that you can get. And it's going to be a really fun one to play as when I do get it. But, I don't know, just the Bagoran Sword would have been so much better. I'm just obsessed with that. I can't help it. I mean, if you guys saw my Let's Race series against Johnny Awesome, you'll understand how much I love the freaking Bagoran sword. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3. Hi-ya! Yeah! They're all dead. Look at those freaking bones just scattered. Also, a cool character they should add is maybe, like, Skulltula. You know what? You don't need to add the Bagoran sword. Add Fierce Deity, or Deity. That would be amazing. I mentioned it several times in this playthrough so far, but you guys know how he's pretty much like my favorite Zelda character of all time, like just straight up, because like, come on, how badass is Fierce Deity? He's like a god that looks like Link. I don't know, it's amazing. So I don't know, like literally the first time I got him in my Majora's Mask playthrough when I was really young, I literally freaked out because I was so upset that adult Link was not in the game. I was hoping it, you know, follow up like Ocarina of Time where you can become an adult, but you couldn't. But you know, the next best thing was putting on a mask and becoming a freaking god that resembles it. So yeah, and also using a ginormous sword that requires 2 hands, like the Bagoran sword. But anyways, I believe we're gonna have to get the bombchu to head all the way towards the area. So we have to escort the bombchu to the stone spire. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. It's not going to be hard to do. We just have to kill all the enemies in the wild. I was kind of wasting some time standing with Link and Impa doing nothing. We're going to have to go ahead and head back and kill all of these guys, though, which shouldn't be hard. I'm literally going to try to end off the objectives as soon as possible. I'm not going to focus on slaying a bunch of foes or claiming a bunch of keeps. That is not the objective this time. This time around, the objective is to... Where is that freaking Stalfos I just saw? The objective is to obtain the gold Skulltula once it appears. That's why we're playing it, you know, on hard mode this time around. So yeah, why isn't the bombchu moving? Has it really been stopped? Oh my god, is that the bombchu? No, it isn't. Okay, never mind. Go ahead and kill this guy and run straight to the bombchu. Yeah, it is being attacked on by this frickin' Stalfos. Alright, die. So nice to see these Ocarina of Time enemies just like in this game. They literally didn't change them. They like upgraded it to make it look like Ocarina of Time 3D's graphics, I guess, but you know, really high resolution and stuff. I like it a lot because I really like the way Ocarina of Time's graphics look. It had a pretty nice look. Look at that, Link finally came. He jumped off. Oh, speaking of Link, I just realized I do have costumes for Link. I think it would make a lot of sense if I played as one in an upcoming stage. I really hope they reveal some new costumes for Impa or, you know, anybody else that isn't Link, Zelda, and I guess now Sia and Lana. If you guys didn't see, you can see like the light form of both Sia and Lana, which look really cool. It is on the Japanese website. I don't think Nintendo of America or any of that has shown it off, but it looks amazing. So if you guys want to look at it, make sure to open up the Japanese website and you can actually look at how cool that new costume is for both of them. They look exactly the same when they have that costume because it's pretty much the same character. Because, you know, Sia and Lana are pretty much the same person, just split, you know, one good half and one bad half. And I personally like the bad half, I guess. I don't know. Sia looks a lot better because she is like tan, and I really like her what's it called, her mask and stuff. I don't know. I'm gonna play as Sia a lot when she comes out. Sia looks pretty darn cool. I mean, think about it. When you fight Sia in, I believe, stage 14, I don't know which number it is, she is kind of difficult if you're not playing as a strong character. So if she's really that OP when you're playing as her regularly, it's going to be super fun. Imagine like summoning Dark Links as your Muso or something. I'm pretty sure she's going to have something like that when she does use her Muso or something. But, alright, here we go, guys. It's time. We are going to be cornered. We're going to be surrounded by enemies. Oh no, what are we going to do? Alright, I'm going to actually pay attention to the song she plays here. So I'm pretty sure it's the Bolero of Fire. Yep, it is. Alright, wow, that sounded really nice. Also, it was kind of delayed from when you guys, or rather from when I said anything about it. The princess isn't dead, you'll reunite with her. Okay, now we are done. But yeah, that's because the audio is delayed from my game capture device, so she must have played it like a couple seconds ago, and then I'm like, yeah, it is, you know. I wasn't really processing whether or not that was the music. It just took a while for it to play, which kind of sucks, but it's better than having it play off of your TV, because I could have my microphone pick up feedback, and that wouldn't sound too good now, would it? Also, I'm just too used to having headphones on, because honestly, like, just to be completely honest, I can't stand listening to my voice just, you know, talking when I have, when I'm recording and stuff. So that's why these headphones are like cancel it all out. So anyone near me has to suffer with it, and I don't, and that's how I roll. Let's go ahead and you do this again. All right, we can see the bombchu is actually waiting for us, I believe, right by us. Is it? Yes, it is. All right, because we're gonna need 2 of them to open the southern gate that leads to the exit, according to Impa. Sadly, we are not the ones saying it. It's the other Impa. But yeah, I don't know. Free play mode is honestly better to play as when you're replaying through these stages, just for the sake of making sure you can play as any character, and for the lack of cutscenes. Which, I mean, that's not a. It's a good thing to have cutscenes, but I don't know. Like I said, it's just extra content that you can see in the normal playthrough, I guess. And just to make this as fast as we possibly can make it, we're just gonna ignore those. But now that we have the bombchu, this place should open up, I believe. Looks like we have to wait. See, the first time we played this, there was no waiting for certain objectives to open and to progress. And that's because, you know, it took us so long to jump from area to area. But now this time around, it's literally just, you know, one place after another. There's no, you know, just sitting down and waiting. Or this time, there is no, you know, just fighting enemies for a really long time. And, you know, what am I trying to say? I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. I completely lost my train of thought. My throat is like super dry, and a tip for all of you guys, don't brush your teeth before you're gonna record a video or like speak for a really long time, because that usually sucks. It just makes your throat super duper dry. Alright, I love this attack too. Water comes out though, because we have the water element, which is cool. I mean, I do know the elements add effects, of course, to the weapons and stuff like that, but I don't really see the damage buff it does to the certain enemies you attack with that specific weapon and stuff. But there we go, we can see that water attack as well, which is kind of cool. If this will open up, that would be awesome. Alright, there we go. Now we just need to run down, and I'm pretty sure Wizro will appear. But before we do have him appear, let's go ahead and claim this area. And then we gotta, actually, never mind, Wizro will not appear until we get the bombchu, I believe, to start heading towards the southern gate. So, or the south east gate. So, the south square is about to fall. Oh no, do I care? Not really. Alright, where's the key boss? There we go. Let's go ahead and have our allies spawn here. Yay! We got so many of them. Not really, because they're most likely gonna die from the remaining enemies that are here. So, more stone spires in our way. Oh no, or spears. No, I'm pretty sure it's spires. What am I saying? Didn't really get a chance to look at it because I'm stupid, but Captain Goron is here to assist us. Ready for some Goron assistance? Sweet. I'm glad they are here to help us out. Alright, let's go ahead and claim this. It shouldn't be hard. Sadly, when we do claim it, because we're going to claim it so freaking fast, we're going to have to wait like a good minute for the gates to open, because we are locked in here until we do claim it. So, I don't know. Kind of lame, but there we go. We killed this guy. Let's go ahead and kill him as well. Hi-ya! Yeah, that felt good. Alright, now we just have to wait it out. So look at that. Our allies are here. The bombchu is here. Everything is going swell. Also, I just realized I picked up so many full magic jars. I should maybe use them on enemies. I mean, I don't need to, actually. I kill them in 2 hits. So, we discovered a bombchu. Alright, cool. Link is here too. Mission successful. Cool. Just wait it out. Just wait. Standing right by. Let's pet the bombchu. Oh my god, dude. You can actually see the shadows so perfectly on it. That looks amazing. Dang, that looks really nice when you actually see like her hand right on top of it. Whatever. Alright, so I'll capture whatever once you open it up finally. Holy crap. That took long enough. Alright, so let's make our way down here. And where's the other bombchu actually? Is it slowly heading towards us? I can't tell because I don't see. I see the first one coming, but I don't see the other one. Alright, well, whatever. We'll just let that be. Wizro should appear now once this opens up. There he is, Dark Wizard. I like how they don't reveal his name either yet until he gives out his name, which is cool. Also, yeah, Wizro is going to be a playable character. I completely forgot. He's going to be super fun, I guess. I don't know. I don't think he'll be that fun to play as. He looks like, you know, a character that is filled with like range type attacks, and that's not how I roll. Character I really want to play as that's already in the game is Ruto. Once we make it to that point to where we can unlock her, it's gonna be so much freaking fun, because she reminds me so much of the spirit of Macau within Majora's Mask when you play as yeah, you know, when you play as Link in the Zora's Mask. Did I not hit him? Aw, that was such a cool attack, and I wasn't able to actually hit him with it. That sucks. Also, I wasn't able to hit him with that. What is going on? Alright, I love how sometimes the game doesn't register any attacks. That makes a lot of... Alright, now I can't even hit the dude. Sweet, dude. That's just awesome. There we go. Finally, some actual damage. Sometimes I just feel like the attacks don't make any sense. It's a little wonky at times, which is upsetting. But other than that, it's pretty responsive. So I don't know when I'm going here. I'm kind of contradicting myself. I don't know. Maybe just when attacking enemies or like big bosses, it's a little lame at times. But oh my god, seriously, how long does that last? That better be his Muso attack. It better not be like some kind of combo, because that lasts way too long. Or they should just remove it. They better nerf it, because that's way too strong if he becomes a playable character. It's not like it matters, because you can't really play against people. So there is no, oh, you picked a cheap character. It's like, the cheap character the better, because you'll do well. But anyways, I believe after we blow up this, the gold Skulltula shell up here, we'll see if that does happen. While this does explode, I'm going to go ahead and kill off a bunch of enemies. Or I believe Impa actually has to make it to that area. We'll see exactly how this works. Regardless, we'll just wait for this to appear. I don't think you have to be exactly within the vicinity of where it appears. I think it just appears when the time comes. So will it appear? Oh, look at that attack. That attack looks so cool. All right, head for the exit. All right, there we go. Yes. So literally at the end of the level is when it will appear, my friends. And obviously we have a certain amount of time to make it to where it lies. I'm going to go ahead and head there. Let me just see what's in here. All right, sweet extra life. All right, so you're going to need your hook shot for this one, because it is on a ledge that you can't really head up towards unless you hook shot with it. And obviously you want to have your hook shot out so you can find the platform, because there's like a glowing box surrounding the area of where you use your hook shot on when you have it out. So that way you don't have to spot just a small thing that you hook onto. So if you look up here, it should, yep, all of a sudden appear. Let's go ahead and use it and make our way up to the golden Skulltula. Ha! Did I kill it? Oh no, I didn't. All right, there we go. And let's pick it up. So I believe that is the final one we needed to finish our very first illustration art, which is going to be super awesome. We'll be able to see it right after this part, right after we make our way out of the crystal cave and out of the whole cave and stuff and leave. I'm going to go ahead and claim this just for the heck of it. This is the area where you get a heart piece for Link. You know, I've done a whole guide on the remaining pieces of heart and heart containers that I didn't get within the Legend mode playthrough, so I don't really have to explain that. But remember it, because I actually recorded that yesterday from when I'm recording this, and it took me way too long to do. I should have done it when actually playing Legend mode, but I decided to wait it out, and I think the way I did it was a lot better. Link, what are you doing, man? He's like just running after us, like, where do I go? I wonder if he'll do some cool taunt or dance. Alright, he does that. Lana like legitly dances. Link just like moves his sword and kind of like stretches out. But yeah, with Lana, it's like a complete dance. Alright, so all of the west side has been claimed by the dark forces. I think it's time to leave. We overstayed our welcome here. I don't want to lose this. I don't think we can lose this because Link and Impa are at their destination. At least Link is behind me, so it'll be fine. No, he was stopped by enemies. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and make it through the cave. So we are done. Yay, we have done it. And now we can actually check out the full illustration. I wonder if it looks different when you have it completed too. This is going to be interesting. Might be like the Street Pass poster things that you do with Miiverse on the 3DS. It's not Miiverse. I think it's just called Street Pass on the 3DS. If it is like that, where they add a cool effect, or it's like not just an image, it's like a video clip of like the background moving or something, that would be really awesome. So we're gonna figure out here. We're gonna have, yep, Impa's victory dance. We can easily skip that. I don't see a point in showing it, but yeah, there we go. So difficulty level hard. We got a bonus. Oh my god, 100,000 rupees already. We're doing awesome. And speaking of Fire Rod, we actually need a good one here, because we're going to be playing with Link and the Fire Rod in the next video. So let's see, we got a Giant's Knife that is slightly stronger than our current one. No, it's not. Alright, let's go ahead and just discard that. Alright, I guess I'm going to sell this. I don't know if I should sell that one. Who cares? I'm sure we'll get something better later on. So let's go ahead and just take all here. There we go. Oh my god. We've done it! The centerpiece has been completed. And there we go. So you have collected all the pieces of this illustration. It can be viewed from the gallery at any time. A new rewards map has also been added to adventure mode. Huh. I don't know exactly what that is, but we'll check it out. Let's see what the rewards map is on adventure mode. Oh, adventure mode. Never mind. I just realized we're not playing that one yet. Also, we have challenge mode. Every time I talk about challenge mode, I mean adventure mode. We will try out challenge mode as well, but adventure mode is the one that we're gonna, you know, go through to collect all of the remaining characters and weapons and stuff. But before we do end off this episode, let's go ahead and view illustrations. Look at true partners, and you literally get it in high quality 1080p. So look at that, guys. I'll be sure to post this photo on Twitter when the video comes out, or you can just screen cap it yourself for anyone who wants to use this as a wallpaper, because I'm using it as my wallpaper. That's what I'm gonna do right after this video. So that is awesome. Alright, so in the next episode, we're going to be taking on the Sorceress of the Woods, but we're going to be playing as Link, because we have to play as Link with the Fire Rod to get the Gold Skulltula. So, I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye!